What's up guys, this is Micha from michareacts coming to you with another reaction video. You might be wondering, Micha, what's up with the neon green? Isn't your color purple? What's going on? Who's that? Well, my friends, it has been a very special week, and it all comes down today because it's the Eurovision Song Contest week! Woo! Can I get a whoop whoop whoop? Anybody? No? Okay. No, it's Eurovision week, and today is the grand final day. If you haven't heard of Eurovision before, let me tell you, my friend, before we jump into today's video. It's going to be a extra thing today, extra themed thing today reaction. The Eurovision Song Contest is literally a song contest held in Europe. Wow, very innovative with the name. No, yeah, it's a song contest that's held in Europe. And this song contest has been around since 1956, so that's a long time. And basically it's a song contest, but the contestants are European countries. So every European country who wants to attend each year, it's held once a year in the spring. Each country sends a representative to the Eurovision Song Contest who represents the country, and then there's a contest. There's two semifinals, the first, the second, and then the grand finals. And from each semifinal, approximately 5 countries can, not get through to the finals, depending on how many countries are attending. It's been quite consistent with the number of countries, but sometimes some countries may just skip the year because it's a lot of stuff happening. And whatever country wins every year, or that particular year, hosts the next year's Eurovision Song Contest. And as you can see from the Eurovision logo here, there's a heart in the middle. That's the Ukrainian flag. And last year, Ukraine won the Eurovision Song Contest, which was amazing. They deserved it, being in the middle of the war, as we know, but unfortunately the war is still going on, so Ukraine cannot host this year's Eurovision Song Contest. Liverpool was nice enough to take on the role of hosting this year's Eurovision Song Contest, and they have really honored Ukraine with all the shows and theme, and just having Ukrainian people working in the song contest behind the scenes, and everything. So they have really done it for Ukraine, and I'm so happy. So yeah, and well, we know which country isn't attending due to the war. They are not welcome, because this competition is about uniting people through music. And it's supposed to not be political and just be a very neutral common ground, but some things are stuff that we cannot overlook. The fun fact is that there's one country which has been attending, I don't know, 7 years about, which is not a European country. It's Australia. What? Yes, Australia, all the way down under, is actually a part of the Eurovision Song Contest. Have been for a few years. And it's just due to the fact that they are huge fans of this concept. And I think it's adorable. I love that Australians are so hyped about a Eurovision Song Contest. And I think the past years, the Eurovision has really started to spread out worldwide. I think in the States, people are, learning more about the Eurovision Song Contest, etc. And it's a holiday for us Europeans each year. We love it. I'm sorry, I'm talking so much, but you just to, get a backstory. So this year, Finland. This I'm getting to my reaction video now. This year, Finland decided to send a guy to represent Finland. Every country has their own competition within the country to select their representative, and this is our guy. This is the guy who is representing Finland, and he's called, bear with me, Käärijä. Käärijä. The Finnish language is beautiful. And the reason other than that this is a holiday for me, is that there's a funny thing about this song. When this guy called Käärijä won the Finnish competition to go and join the Eurovision Song Contest, there was a lot of, headlines about him copying the song from Electric Callboy. We Got the Moves, to be exact. People were saying, oh, he's copied Electric Callboy, and up on top of that, he has the same hairdo as Electric Callboy's members have in that particular video. So it was quite talked about. And, well, Electric Callboy has been asked about this. Do you see the similarity when they were in Helsinki a couple of months ago? The Finnish media just interviewed them just overall and then asked, have you heard the song and do you find any similarities? And they say, well, I mean, the beat in the intro, maybe, but they don't think the song is similar. It's very different, but they think it's a very cool song. So even they liked it. And even Electric Callboy did try to get into the Eurovision Song Contest to represent Germany, but unfortunately, they didn't have enough luck. So that's kind of one of the second reasons I chose to listen to this song, because the similarity to Electric Callboy is a rougher, very energetic, very hyped song, and it has he's become such a Finnish icon in the song contest, and he got into the finals. So today, on the final day, he will be performing amongst other countries, and he's really, really, people love him. He's a great guy. The song is called Cha Cha Cha, and he sings in Finnish, and the theme of the song is basically it's been a long week, long working days, and I just cannot wait to get a pina colada, and I will be, drinking until I'm brave enough to hit the dance floor to do some cha-cha-cha. That doesn't sound so interesting, but knowing the Finnish culture, we go through the work days, and then when Friday comes, we just are little introverted asses become social butterflies. So it's a great song. The Swedes sent a female performer called Loreen to represent Sweden this year, and she's actually won the Eurovision Song Contest. I think approximately 10 years ago she won representing Sweden. So Sweden has won, well, many times. But to be honest, Swedes, and coming from a Swedes, it's Finland's time this year. Finland is going to win. Loreen, I love you, but honey, you got your win. It's time for Finland. Okay, so now that I got that shebang, I hope you're still here with me. Join me and listen to the Finnish representative for the Eurovision Song Contest 2023. I've heard the song. I want you to react to it. So, let the Eurovision Song Contest begin. I present to you Käärijä Cha Cha Cha. Let's go. This song is... Electric Callboy.
Rankkaa viikkoja, paljon pitkiä päiviä takan. Mielenkiintona pina colada.
Are you ready?
Tää jäinen puukkokuori on aika tuhota. Pidän kaksi käsi kiinni juomista niinku. Ei, en mieti huomista kun tartun tuopista niinku. Ei, haluan olla sekaisin ja valtaa huolista niinku. Ei, ja mä jatkan kunnes en enää pysy tuolissa niinku.
Incredible!
Muutama pina colada on jo takana.
Look at the hair.
Silti mulla on vielä naamataulu vakava. Ilta on vielä nuori ja aikaa kumota. Tää jäinen ulkokuori on aika tuhota. Parketti kutsuu mua kun en oo enää lukossa. Niinku ta mä oon tulossa. Pidän kaksi käsi kiinni juomista niinku. Ei, en mieti huomista kun tartun tuopista niinku. Ei, haluan olla sekaisin ja valtaa huolista niinku. Ei, ja mä jatkan kunnes en enää pysy tuolissa niinku. Nyt lähden tanssimaan niinku cha-cha-cha. Enkä pelkääkään tätä maailmaa. Niinku cha-cha-cha. Kun mä kaadan päälleni champagnea. Cha-cha-cha. Toinen silmä joka rosas.
So, just a little pause. So he's actually, as said, he's singing about, you know, the rough week and getting that pina colada. And Finns are very known about being, you know, very cold. You know, if you're a foreigner and you've come to Finland, you've probably experienced the cold Finnish personality. People don't say hi to each other, not even to neighbors. We walk like this. We ignore people to the max, and you never see us smiling. We look depressed all the time. Okay, that's the stereotype, but you know. And foreigners tend to say that when they meet Finns, it's really hard to connect with them, just befriend Finnish people. But once you go out and drink and they have a couple of beers, things change, and they do change a lot. Finnish people become the most hilarious ones. So, you know, he's waiting for his pina colada. The song is awesome. I love it. He's pouring champagne on himself.
Toinen silmä joka rasastaa ja puhe sammalta, kun tää toinen puoli must vallan saa. Cha-cha-cha, en oo arkena tää mies laisinkaan, en oo. Mut tänään on se mies, tänään on se mies. Nyt lähden tanssimaan, niinku cha-cha-cha, enkä pelkääkään tätä maailmaa. Niinku cha-cha-cha, kun mä kaadan päälleni champagnea. Niinku cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Niinku cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Everybody, Käärijä with the song Cha Cha Cha. And, you know, I really hope he wins. The Eurovision Song Contest has had a lot of good songs this year, again. And it's really hard to pick a favorite, but I just think Finland deserves this. You know? Finland deserves this. Och svenska tittare, jag vet, Sverige har jättebra sångerskor varje år. Loreen är underbar, men det är dags för Finland. Make space for Finland, my friends. So this was my little extra to you. Are you going to watch the grand finale today? Have you heard of the Eurovision Song Contest before? let's talk about it. I love the Eurovisions. I think it's part of my Swedish culture because Swedes love the Eurovision, most of them at least. So yeah, I lost my voice. I'm just so excited. I'm going to go and make me some snacks for tonight, and I'm having my brother-in-law coming to us, and we're going to sit and just put the volume up and disturb the neighbors and watch the Eurovision Song Contest. Thank you for joining me, guys. I hope you had fun, or just feel embarrassed for me. That's good as well. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great night.